You bastard. Why is there two of them there now?
What do you mean?
It won't matter actually, because that's the one that I can see, so that's the one that I'm using. That's fine. We just fixed this issue that I only realised that I had. It was on the last one, but it was like, maybe it's me, but it's not. It was well, it is me. I didn't fucking there was no due diligence in the setup of the microphone, so apologies to all the folks who are about to complain about the sound on the last one. Okay.
Oh,
Welcome back, brother.
yes.
How art thou?
Not so bad, not so bad.
How many days now? Is it 8?
8 left now, yeah. Yeah.
7 probably by the time this goes up. This will go up tomorrow.
8.
Spoil them.
9 to the shooting, but 8 to registration. There's no shooting on the Monday, is there? Only practice.
Yes. Practice only. Well, can you even practice on Monday? What? Can you practice all
Open
day?
day.
I'll do some practice, I think, Monday. Might as well. Go all the way down there. Go all the way down there just to fucking... I must get my paperwork sorted as well. They said bring 2 copies of the...
Yeah, you need your...
It's the bow inspection thing.
bow inspection, 2 sheets. And fill them out, whatever you do, fill them out before you go down, because there's going to be a long queue there for registration.
Fill out the 2 of them completely, like...
Oh yeah, and if you go to the table with no forms filled out, they'll give you the forms and they'll tell you get to the back of the queue.
Yeah.
You know, because they can't hold up the whole thing just because somebody forgot to fill out a form that they
Listening? Are you listening?
You know,
This is terribly important.
And the bib number is on the
what number?
The entry number. Everybody has their own
Oh,
number.
yeah.
That's on the IANZO. If you open the PDF where it says alphabetical order,
Yeah.
you just open the PDF and it brings up every entrance, and at the start there's a column with the bib number, and that's the number for... So that'll be your competitor number for the,
Gotcha.
the paperwork, like, you know.
Into who?
IANZO. It is
IANZO.
the online scoring.
IANZO.
It's fucking brilliant. I don't know why they don't use it more often, like.
I'm allergic to technology pointing case.
No, but it's something that can be updated every day.
Yeah,
So,
that's I
you
get
know,
it. It's great.
When we get to we finish the first day, before you start the second day, the scores will be already posted.
Oh, great.
You know, so it's it's a good little system, like, you know.
How's your training going? What have you been doing? How much training have you been doing?
Loads. Most days I take a day or 2 a week off, but you know, most days I'm shooting some few hours. I had a problem with my release last week. There's
That's
little
a chunky bastard.
Yeah, it's fantastic when it's not blowing up on me. But there's a little bolt. The bolt goes through to keep the third or the fourth and fifth fingers on, and when I'm releasing, I have the pressure on these 2 fingers.
Yeah.
And what happened was the little bolt that's in here was working loose. So as I'm at full draw, when I'm releasing, I have my thumb is over the button, but I'm pushing back on these 2, and it pushes it into the button. So I'm not... What people tend to do is, you know, push the button and it puts the shot off. So what I do is I put the finger over it, but then I push back on these 2, and it pushes that into my button. The problem, and I've had 3 times, this is the 3rd time now it's happened, is I was drawing back, the little pin worked its way up, unknowns to me, and as I'm drawing back, I start to put pressure on the 4th and 5th finger, and you know when you're pushing against something and suddenly it's gone and you overcompensate? Yeah, so I'm like that, and when I work back, this part of it hinges back completely, and this part of it goes fucking...
That happened to some compounder down at the Archery Ireland National Indoors this year.
It probably wasn't the same thing, but
It shot across the floor like...
the end result is the same. You know?
That's an awful lot of faith to have in a gadget. What's on the gadget? £60?
60, yeah.
That's a lot of fucking faith.
Yeah. And it happened twice, and it hit the bow.
And who made that?
That's true ball. But it's true ball. It's a true ball base. But they're fantastic until that. But I'm using it over 2 years.
So, and that's the first time
and that's it. Never had a bit of trouble, but I can't chance it now for the. I'll get a new.
I'll never chance that again.
But I'll get a new part for it, and it'll be as good as new. But I won't have it by the time the champs come around. Like, so I'm switching out to a hinge, and that's an experience. You know, it's a completely different way of releasing. Like, and it's.
What's the process change like?
There's no button.
I know, but for you mentally.
The button gives you a measure of control. Even though when I'm releasing...
It sounds very delicate, the touches you have going in motion.
Yeah, it's...
To go... What are you doing with the hinge? What's the
right, the difference... No, I'm lucky because I was using this the way it was supposed to be used. As in, I wasn't pushing on the trigger.
Yeah.
I was pushing back with these two, with the fourth and fifth finger. And it's exactly the same with a hinge. The difference with a hinge, I always know... Once my contact with the button is there, I know that within a second the shot's going to go off.
Yeah.
You know? No, that's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because you know exactly when you're going to shoot, but you're anticipating the shot. And what I found, sometimes I'm just as I'm about to break, I'm tensing, you know, but you do, and you completely subconsciously, you don't even realise you're doing it. I don't even know I'm doing it until other people say it to me.
Yeah.
That I'd be, most of the time I'm fine, and then you give a little...
With that guy, or with the hinge?
No, with this, but it's just because it's a button, and you know exactly when it's going to go. And what I found I was doing was, just before I release, I was grabbing the bow.
Right.
Whereas with the hinge, because you have no fucking idea when it's going to go, you just have to rock it back nice and easy, and it'll go when it'll go. You know? But you don't have that.
Is it to do with the more you go back?
No, that's back tension now. That's a different. Like the back tension would be set maybe 5 pounds beyond the poundage of your bow. So if your bow is 60 pound, you might set it at 65. No, I think this is. I've never used them, so I don't know for sure. And once you're on target and you're ready to release, you're just expanding back that little bit more, and that sets it off. The extra bit of weight on it sets it off.
On the hinge.
On the back tension. The hinge then is exactly what it sounds like. You're tied on here, and as you pivot, it releases it.
What if you draw on it and you pivot?
No, well, I've the baby one, so what I have is I have a safety on it. So it doesn't matter what I do as I draw, because the very first time I used the release was a hinge, and I broke my glasses. Nearly knocked myself out.
Oh, fuck.
Because there was no safety on it, and I was halfway back and straight into the face. I got
it.
So that put me off hinges, and I went with a button, and now I have to use the hinge for the Europeans. You know, but it's there's a safety on it, so you draw it back as normal, you anchor as normal, and once you're at anchor, take off the safety, line up your shot, and then ease back on the. And once it pivots past a certain point, now you can set the sensitivity so it'll either go straight away or it'll give you
a moment,
you know, a little bit. So once you have it to what you're comfortable with, once you pivot back, then it just releases.
Fuck this.
Yeah, there's you know, like I was going to try hinge after the Europeans, but now it looks like I'm going to be trying it for the Europeans. You know? And it's not a million miles away from what I was doing, so it's not too bad. But
okay, so how many arrows have you shot with the hinge now today? To date?
I shot the hinge yesterday evening.
Was that your first session?
That was my first session with the hinge.
How'd that go?
Yeah, it was fine until it wasn't. And then it was fine again until it wasn't. I was fine, but it's muscle memory. You need it in archery when you know, so that you don't have to concentrate on everything at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, eventually your body will just do everything that you know, and you keep an eye on the main things, but you know, you kind of have it down at a certain point.
You would think.
You know? So you bring it back, you're anchoring in exactly the same place, you know, your stance is exactly the same. So you'd have your little shot sequence in your head that you go through as you're taking your shot, and because I spent so long with the thumb release, completely subconsciously I'm drawing back, and I know that I have the new release, and I know that it's a hinge, and first 3 or 4 shots are perfectly fine, but then out of the blue I'm looking for a button, and you know, because I go back and I'm starting to go back, and where it should have gone if I had the button, it's still going. So I'm looking to hit the button, and it's just me hitting the button pushes the arrow off then.
Oh fuck.
You know, so I get 4 of them.
Can you not whisper to yourself, it's a hinge, Dave?
Well, you can, and I do that 99 times out of 100, but when I shoot 400 arrows, that's 4 of them that are going to somebody else's target, like, or into the ceiling or into the floor.
Oh man.
You know? So, but I've only started, there's only 2 sessions now I've had with it, like last night now I did a flint, and like I got a 270, which first time with the hinge I was happy enough with, you know, but I'd be hoping to add another 4 or 5 points onto that between now and next week, like, you know, because some of the shots were exactly that, where I was just looking for the button that wasn't there, you know.
I suppose just repetition and a volume of arrows.
But I was lucky enough, the hinge is the same size as in I don't have to change my draw length, I don't have to change my anchor, everything is exactly the same as it was with this, so I got very, very lucky with the hinge, like.
See, it's just like, fuck off. It's just fuck right off. Just get a fucking recurve.
Yeah. Yeah, but look, it is what it is, you know. But no, like I said, because I'm used to shooting a certain way with that, and that hasn't changed. It's just the button.
There's nothing worse when something has to give. Like.
Well, no, I could tighten that up, and it would probably be okay, but it mightn't be. This has gone 3 times
Not
now.
some poor cunt out.
In the last 6 or 7 weeks, 3 times it's gone.
It's in the last 7 weeks.
In the last 6 or 7 weeks, the roller guide for the cables on the bow has exploded when this hit it at fucking speed 3 times.
Surely that was the first red flag, like.
Well, the first time I thought it was just me, that it just slipped out of my hand, and I put it down to just me being an idiot, and left it at that. And it was loose. It was very, like, it was pivoting back, and I assumed that was because that's when it hit, that it got loose. So I tightened everything up, and it was perfect, and that was fine for 3 weeks, 2 weeks maybe. And then it happened again, and I blew up another set of the roller. I'm telling you this, if it wasn't for the other compounders that were around me at the time, I would be shooting in no championships, because you'd lads in Cork there, and they couldn't do enough for you. They'd be outside, you know, in fairness, like, guys in my own category, like, and they're absolutely anything they can do to help you out, like they do. Thank God, because
well, it's weird that way, because I know you're competing against each other in a competition, but at the same time, it's like everyone has an equal opportunity to win on the day.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't matter if
like somebody going into a shooting absolutely amazing scores could just have a bad day, and somebody going into a shooting so, you know, and that's the beauty of it, like, you know, everybody that's in there has a chance, but that's
what I was thinking. I mean, it's alright, it's a competition. Once you get the circus out of your head, when you're at the line, you're doing the same old, like, you know, you just fucking try to enjoy it.
Look, a lot of the time it's the pressure that people put on themselves.
I thought I was doing great. Well, not great, but I felt I was doing good. Because if I feel like I'm good, chances are in a competition I'll do okay. I'll do it. Even if I'm not, even my training is shocking. Like.
You have a different preparation.
I have zero
to everybody else. You know what I mean? Like we practice. You just feel the force. And
yes.
You know, on the day it'll be fine. Like, I was on to there about going shooting during the week, and she said, yeah, definitely going to start training now on Monday. Like, it's in Monday week, we're going down there, like.
Yeah.
You know, but you've said that every Monday for the last
I was training at home for a solid week there once. In the rain and everything. And I figured that thing out about my... Oh, dude, my fucking brain is shredded. My brain is shredded. What is it when you fucking... Your anchor. That thing, I switched up my anchor for variations on the distances, which was very profitable for me. But then I go into the fucking indoors with you last week, and it all went to shit on me. Everything that was working in the garden didn't work indoors.
Yeah, but everything's different, you see.
But I suppose I was trying 2 different sets of arrows as well. I was going a 700 spine and a 600 spine, and I was thinking, but then you know what I was thinking? When I got, the 7s were fucking all over the shop, okay? But the 6s they came in nice and tidy. But then I was thinking, is that just timing? Am I just warmed up now? Would it have been the same with the 7s as with the 6?
You see, you can't tell with one session whether one thing is...
I know, I'm going to have to go over there now about 3 or 4 times this week.
Yeah, but look...
What days are you going?
What days am I not going? You know what I mean? I'm going to go as much as I can. Especially now with the new release, it's just getting arrows down range. Like, my shooting as such is... I'm happy enough with it. My biggest issue now is just to get comfortable with the release.
That flint drum kind of fucked me up there.
Well, the flint, again...
Gives me sheet scored at. And the fuck I will. It's an embarrassment. But I gotta tell myself then on the way home, look, you came in flat-footed. It's no big deal. The pluses are, you're gonna shoot 600s. You're gonna stick with that. You got your anchor for what you need. At least it's not 2 feet off the fucking chart. It's on the chart. So
yeah, well, it's a big plus.
They're pluses for me, and for me that's enough. I mean, I'll go down there and I'll enjoy the day. The week. I'll enjoy the occasion, and I'll shoot when I'm shooting.
No, but it's going to be.
You gotta compartmentalize your mind. You gotta say, I'm shooting now. Be fucking real, dude. Yeah, tune into the fucking.
Well, you'd be surprised. Like a lot of people will rise to the occasion. Do you know what I mean? Like you put in the training. And by the time you get there, you don't worry about it. You know, you'll do well or you won't do well.
For me now, it's just like going to the fucking woods. That's exactly the way it is for me. Like going to the woods. It's something to look forward to. There's a lot I could pick holes in, but fuck it.
It'll just be a fucking relief at this stage. Do you know what I mean? Because
it's all. I've been so fucking stressed from so many other fucking things that I have to deal with. I'm like, this is just a nice break.
But that's exactly it. It's going to be a nice break.
It's going to be a costly fucking break. I mean, if January wasn't such a kick in the balls, work-wise,
the weather is
it would have been fine. But look, it'll be grand. It'll be grand. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I really am, and I expect to do pretty good.
Yeah.
But I need to do more flint rounds, dude.
Yeah, but like you'd have a score in your head that you want to get past.
Yeah, the winning score. Mark Daly. I just gotta go up to Mark. Hey Mark, sorry buddy, but silver suits you, I think.
No, I think IFAF will do very well. No, you'd expect it because they have so many more entrants than every other country. But
there's a lot in there, and that's why I'm in at 6 a.m, which I'm not happy about. That's so fucking shit, man. That's stupid, like.
Yeah, but you're wearing a date in the evening.
I'd prefer that.
So would I.
Fucking 6 a.m.
We've absolutely fantastic times, like 8 in the evening.
6 a.m. translates to 3 a.m. getting out of bed.
Yeah.
And then drive down there.
We've 8 in the evening, we've got 2 in the afternoon. No, we've 12:30 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon.
Mine are consecutively like 6 and 6.
We've a day, what day have you off then?
Wednesday, I think. We have the whole circus on Monday. Then we Tuesday we're shooting, I think midday.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday nothing. Then Thursday and Friday. I think
we're shooting Tuesday,
Wednesday 5
and Friday. I think. But sure, look, it could be grand. No, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good.
Sure, Thursday will probably be the one day I'll go home early. Because it'll be my first 6 a.m. start, so I'll go home early and fucking crash on the couch.
I'm sure there's no need to stay there for the day, like.
No, there's not. No. But at the same time, it's an occasion, you try to get...
Oh, 100%. Like, the last Europeans, like, we did exactly that. We'd have no business going over, and we were going over just to watch the shoot that was on
take it in, like. But it depends if there's some cunts on it who aren't good with competition and they get all cunty.
Yeah, but look, you get that too. You know, like you get 450 people in the same place at the same time. You know, all competing
with
against each other.
communication issues.
You know, sure, look. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Like, I found that the last one there was one or two, to be fair, though.
The Germans?
Germans were actually fierce funny. I had good chat now with some of the German lads who were there. They were good.
I don't know about funny. I actually today I was watching.
No, when I say funny, I don't mean that they had a sense. I think it was their lack of humour.
Yeah,
that was funny. You know,
because I was watching. There's this artist I kind of follow, professional artist. He has a channel on YouTube. I think he's German, or is he? I'm thinking German. Because the way he talks and stuff, and I'm like, I think that was meant to be a joke to why he'd have said or whatever, but it's flat as fuck. He's funny, but not probably. I'm probably laughing at things I shouldn't be laughing at. That's where he's funny. But yeah, sure, look, like you said, it'll be a crack. See some of the lads going on like, they're starting to get a bit. Why can't it be here already?
No,
I don't know why that. I couldn't be arsed, like.
Which?
You know, when we knew it was happening and it was going to be in Ireland, I was excited then. But now it's like, oh, fuck. So what? So fuck. Just going.
No, but it's great that it's in Ireland because...
Super.
Like, a lot of the people who are competing now wouldn't be able to go abroad.
Yeah.
You know, they'd have work, they'd have, family, they just wouldn't be able to go. You know, so it gives them a chance to compete.
Well, what's on again this year? The IFA...
The Worlds?
Is it the Worlds? Or do they have
America?
A European outdoor
event? They have the bow hunter and...
That's what... Isn't Keane Phelan going to that?
I have no idea.
That's the thing I'd like to go to.
Yeah.
But it's in... I don't know where the fuck that is.
Is there one in Hungary? How was that last year?
No, I think it's Hungary, yeah. I think you're right.
I think there was talks of it.
I know the two boys are going to that. So I was meant to go to it. I put my name in, thinking it's like you've 2 weeks. They told me once you register, you've 2 weeks to pay. But the next day, apparently, the whole thing crashed, the whole fucking system. And when it came back on, then there was no places.
Yeah.
And I'm not into this. Fuck, I hate this bullshit. You know it's just.
Did you put your name down for cancellation for IFAF?
No, I was told not to bother. I was told not to bother. No one's cancelling for that, apparently. Wales meant to be awesome.
There's always... Yeah, but there might be nobody from Ireland cancelling. You know?
Do you put your name
my name in for cancellations.
Oh, put mine in, will you?
I will, yeah.
Good man. You know I'm a retard, dude. Fucking put up a whole... I was there like today putting up a fucking podcast and I'm like, does that sound funny? And I took it out. I processed the whole thing, right? And then I put it in the folder. It sends it off there. So I went back there. I deleted what's on the editor, said new thing, and I popped it back in there so I could fucking pump the volume again. It's not significant enough, like, but I reckon if I'd have left the full volume on instead, it would have been better than what I put up. Because I put up a clip on Facebook, and I was putting music on it, the norm, my normal shit, and I was like, what the fuck? I can't hear a goddamn thing. Is the music too loud? And the music is usually you get a scroll bar, and it was exactly where it always have it. And nothing. It's like this, and like an idiot, I fucking uploaded it. But luckily now you came out and you figured that out, because it would have taken me probably a week to fucking even notice that.
Yeah, just make sure it's actually
selected
for the mic instead of the.
It just never occurred to me because I'm writing the fucking book on the laptop.
Yeah.
When I'm finished the podcast, I usually would have left everything set up as is. And it would be on and everything till the next time.
Yeah.
Whereas of late I've been taking it into the house, turn it off, turn it on, forget then to fucking rejig the lads.
Yeah, but see, once you disconnect it automatically selects the mic on the laptop.
Yeah.
And unless you reselect it again, it's going to keep going with the mic on the laptop. So you just have to go up and select it every time you plug it out and then plug it back in.
Bad computer.
Yeah. Poor old Jonathan over in Wales is in for some shock if we do get to go over.
Why?
Because he said bring whoever you want. His fucking whole lawn will be covered in tents.
Sure, the fuckers have some big posh hotel over there, they're telling me.
No.
Blackcastle Archers and the Dunbrody lads.
Jonathan was saying that if he goes up to the top floor of the house, he can actually look out and see the place that the shoot is on. Like, it's right behind his house.
Yeah, nice one.
You know, and he's a heated swimming pool, so you know that's a plus.
I'd say you get into loads of trouble with John. When is that on? May, isn't it?
May, I think, yeah.
Dude, can you do it on your phone there now while we're here? Put me in for the cancellation. I get very like heartbroken over shit like that. And I just don't think, you know. Like, I'm going to have a little cry. I'm not allowed to go.
Yeah, but we put it in, and when we went back in, it was...
Sure, it was done in no time at all, apparently.
Yeah, but it's like... To be
but
honest,
Wales, I love to go to Wales.
I wouldn't be terribly upset because the one in the north was shocking. It was just shocking.
That was fuck me, man. That was like being in a
Union Jacks everywhere you look.
World War II kind of war movie. We were driving into there. I got the heebie-jeebies going down one street of one town before we got to where we were going, and it was just freaky, wasn't it?
Mm.
Fuckers, freaky fuckers. You know, freaky fuckers. Yeah, it'd be nice to go to Wales. Is that on over a weekend, is it?
It's, yeah.
Fuck it, maybe you should go over anyway. If we didn't get it. Just hang out with the gang. That fucking dog, I'll get my bow to him yet. Or her.
Okay, according to this, it's not booked out.
What?
It's not booked out. It says forward payment to confirm your place.
Don't be forward no payment, just say... Is there another option?
No. Thank you. No, I just registered me.
And how much did they want for that then?
And is it €30 or something?
I thought they were fucking booked out, dude.
Well, you see, people probably have... yeah, and it just gives details then that you have to...
We're only joking. You're not getting your money back. Fuck you. Is that it?
No, they just give details for bank payments.
Right.
So you can pay it through the bank. And as soon as they receive your bank payment in, you're in. That's sweet.
You're in the waiting list or you're in the competition?
No, you're in. The
Well, why were we told it was fucking sold out, so?
Because it probably was sold out, and then you had cancellations. And if people pulled out, like some people may have said, look, we'll go to either IFAF or the Europeans, and they may have pre-registered for IFAF, but maybe did the same as us, just put in the details and meant to get back to it, and then decided against it.
Cunts.
Because I got an email from them saying that it was sold out, and that I'd have to get in touch to put on the waiting list. But according to that, there's no need. They accepted it, like, you know.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, I'll pay that there now later when I get home, and I know then if it's
legit.
And then get on to Johnny tomorrow.
Yes, 100%. Hello, Jonathan, my favourite cousin ever. How's your Welsh accent going?
But no, it should be good. But the Field and Hunter champs should be on before IFAF. You would think, to give people.
It would be though.
You know, it's not.
Is it not?
After.
How much after?
End of the month.
Where's that on this year? Wexford?
Where Wexford?
What's on in... oh my god, this fucking place might have... Astana. Is that right? Astana.
That's...
they're hosting something as well this year.
No, they're hosting the Bow Hunter.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah. No, it'd be nice now. I'd say that's...
Where the fuck can you stay down that neck of the woods? Is that far a drive?
That's not too bad. No,
that's an hour and a bit?
Yeah, about an hour. About an hour, but it's not too bad. Parking down there is the biggest really problem, like.
Yes.
You know. So you want to get down, but it's just get there early, like. You know, and fill up the car. Then get as many into one car as possible, rather than everybody driving their own bloody car and being stuck, like. You know.
Sure, who else would be going?
But it's a lovely course.
Astana. I know.
Nice course.
It's a fucking challenging course. They're all they've all got their own little flavour.
They have their little quirks and everything, all of them, like, you know.
That's what I love about the woods, though. You know, it's like you have struggle, a lot of hard fucking shots, then you have easy street for a while to kind of pick you up a little, give you a lift, because you're getting the targets.
Yeah.
And then it's a bit of a challenge again, and it's... Whereas in the hall, it's kind of... I tend to dream a bit.
No, but
I can't focus.
That's the hardest part of indoor shooting is
I'll be just looking around. Oh, it's a lovely fucking hall. Looking
Cork
at the
Cities would know. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yes. When are they having their shoot?
Their shoot it's early. Is it in April? I think it's in April, maybe the end of March, but I think it's April. I'm not sure the date now, but that'll be a good one now because it's close. You know, you're there in 20 minutes. You know. I
actually haven't looked at the calendar since... because I know Laois was cancelled for today.
It was cancelled,
yeah. Because of the rain.
Yeah.
But is there one the weekend after the Euros?
Absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no... I have a calendar on the wall at home with all the shoots put into it, and I haven't even looked at it.
Yeah.
And I won't look at it until next week, you know. And then once next week is over, I'll go ahead and get my sight marks and...
At this stage after this year, I'm thinking they shouldn't bother with fucking shoots until like March. Start to March.
Like after Paddy's weekend,
let it rip.
You know, then we'll have at it. Like, but
when
you have a big international shoot like that, you know, people are going to be putting the effort into that.
Yeah.
And they don't want to split their focus between 3D and indoor, like, you know.
There's no splitting that.
There might be for recurve, but compounders you'd have.
I know you gotta set up your shit, yeah.
You know, and it's just too much.
Even Anto's on about different arrows or something, or the whole.
I think he's gone back to the ones he used in the national champs.
But your bow will have to be changed completely, will it? The setup of your bow for 3D to haul.
No. Like I'll use the same arrows. You know, all I need is sight marks.
Sure, wouldn't you get that from getting ready for the flint?
Like I'll hardly have arrows back in time. I'm ordering arrows when I'm getting arrows from Gold Tip for 3D. They're
who Gold Tip?
Just the arrow suppliers.
Where are they based?
States.
They're all States, are they? Mm. Who's the Mohawk? You know the guy you were on about the last time with the Mohawk. I sent you on this podcast.
Yeah.
Do you ever find out what his shop is?
No.
He's a few shops, I think.
I don't.
I mean, those lads eat and sleep fucking archery.
Yeah, but I don't. Ordering anything from the States now is just hassle. It's just too much hassle.
Are you waiting too long or what?
It's just between taxes and fucking tariffs and everything. I'll wait till Trump is kicked out and then maybe look at it. But it's just so much hassle now.
So who else? Where do Prima get their stuff?
Well, they get it from they'll get a lot of it in Europe.
I see they're making new butts there. On Facebook didn't add up a video.
Who?
Is it Prima Archery?
Are making butts?
Is it Prima? They're down in Wexford?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're making super butts. There's ones with some recycled
that's
shit.
The layer. That's the layers foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like they've got some funky looking colourful shit from the recycle guys. But then the range they have is class, and they've got the stands made for them as well. They're a bit clunky, but it's all treated timber.
Yeah.
So you can leave them in the garden, and they'll last fairly well. Like, because mine are just fucking. Well, one is leaning up against the fucking old coffee table.
Yeah, but you just need to replace the timbers.
The heights.
You know?
And then I didn't know they did that. I must find out how much they charge for that stuff, including delivery. I would hope they deliver everything. It seems like everything is.
It's getting the foam here is it seems to be an issue for some reason. I've looked around to see about getting you could normally get a sheet of 8 foot by 4 foot sheet of foam 1 millimeter thick, and then you cut it into, depending whether you want a 900 or 1200 or whatever you want, and you cut it into as many as you want, and you build up your target that way, like, and you could get that cheap enough, but I haven't found anybody supplying it now, because you'd make those targets very easily.
But the stands, I like the stands, they're good.
Yeah, but again, you get a picture of a stand, you can make it just as good.
I'm feeling very confident about making shit this year, like outside of my wheelhouse. doing the block work now is. It's like, okay, my elbows ache like fuck. I couldn't fucking straighten my arm on Saturday morning. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but when you've been away from the game for a couple of weeks,
it's crazy. You're like a fine-tuned fucking athlete.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word. And then you take a few days off, stressed out of your mind, and then your body's just gone took a shit on you. It sucks.
Yeah, sure.
But I wonder, I was talking to Jose about stuff.
Yeah, how's his shop coming up below?
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Because I tell you, if they don't give him...
It's like top secret, isn't it? Same with the fucking Nationals.
It's ridiculous.
Only for... They're putting out that countdown now, which is a good idea. But put some fucking music to it, people. When I was doing this at the start, I'd be putting up the little photo reel, like to... You know, build up a bit of like, something's coming kind of thing. Nada. Gets 0. Then you put up a photo with music. It's a bit better. Then you put up a clip of a video. Boom. Way better. Because that's the medium it accommodates. Photos are old hat like. But I'm fond of them. I like it. There's a certain kind of... I don't know. It's like... It's part of the whole thing. It's like a flyer on the car, then it's like a fucking radio ad, then it's during the cinema.
Yeah, but it's been kept very quiet, like.
Yeah.
Pity. It's a pity. But look, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of a show they're going to put on. I'd say it should be a good crack, like.
Or a fucking washout.
Are you going down to the Parade of Nations?
The what?
They do before all the countries have their flag and they all march.
I have to look at the timetable for that day.
It's the evening and the Monday, I think.
The evening?
Well, it can't be too late in the evening because it gets dark very, very early, but it's later in the day.
I don't know. I'll see. I'm going down there to get all the paperwork shit sorted post-haste and get maybe for an hour or two if I can. I'd be delighted with that. I have some chit-chat with some of the folks. Have a bit of chit-chat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, should be a bit of crack.
But the principal reason, obviously, is the paperwork, get the bow set up, get everything signed, sealed and delivered, and then go shooting for an hour or two.
Yeah. To be like we do have an advantage there that we have shot in that hall before, and we do have a... I think we'd be a bit more comfortable there than people coming from abroad who haven't shot there, you know.
What am I on? 8A or something, I think. I think I'm target 8A or something like that. So my first bunch would be going to the top left. I don't know why I did this. I'm the opposite on the bottom then, aren't I?
You just diagonally down or diagonally up. So if you're 8A's top left and then
bottom
for the second
right.
one, then you're bottom right.
So I remember bits, slight flashbacks.
You just wait till the other 3 people shoot and then the one that has no
So
arrows
Mark will
in it,
be, I'm shooting shoulder with Mark Daly, so there's fucking a confidence boost for you.
Yeah, but sometimes...
I've been looking at my shit going, oh, I'm doing really well, and then I look at his, oh, I'm going home.
Yeah, but sometimes shooting next to a better archer would actually increase your game. Like, it would...
That's why I like shooting with compounders, even though I have to listen to their bullshit, and there's plenty of bullshit. But when I be going walking down to the targets, I'd be looking at them and go, Jesus fucking Christ. And then I look at what I have and I go, Jesus, I'm on different targets.
Yeah, but it's a different game.
That's irrelevant. You got to delete that reality and say, you've got to be getting the same as these guys with your fucking your recurve.
And some of them are.
But it's a good way to break your brain and then rebuild it. Like saying, why not? Why aren't you getting these, you cunt? But it was a bit annoying there when I went to last time. But then again, I've traced it back to that morning. It's like a fucking domino effect of shit that wiped me out.
Yeah.
A good wipe out, like, because I'd worked the next day, which was yay. But it did wipe, I was elated. So I was like halfway through a fucking training session here. And then it was just like one thing after, the phone was going constantly. So that kind of kicked that into touch. And then when you said you were going out, I said, fuck it, I'll go out. Especially to do the flint.
Yeah.
But
the flint is
I need to do everything. Every fucking thing.
The flint will be the big separator. Like that's the one that's going to...
I'll be honest with you, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to just see, do I get bit by the indoor bug? Because at the moment I use the indoor competitions to get my shit together faster for the outdoor, for the year, if you know what I mean. Because I'm just sick of this loser shit. I just gotta, no more of this.
Yeah, but it's just you have to make the time. That's
easier fucking said than done.
It is easier said than done, but that's the simple fact. Like, you know, you need to be.
I think you get so far, and you can, in the arc of a week, we'll say, you can find maybe even if it's only one session of training to kind of keep things tipping over nicely.
Like, I should probably go down to the Europeans in my work boots. Because that's all I've been shooting in the after work straight shooting, and you know, I go now in a pair of trainers or a pair of normal boots, like, and I'd be wondering why don't my feet weigh a ton, like.
But when I go, it's like I think everyone will be all like in their head until they get there, and then they'll see all the familiar heads and all the anxiety will go away. They'll be like, oh, we're here again.
But that's it.
Let's go.
That's it, like, you know.
It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Then you'll have all the series.
You'll see the very, very first in for each group, and if you look down the line, you see all the stabilizers, and they'll all be like that for the first 2 or 3 arrows, and then it'll be like that for the rest of the competition.
Yeah,
you know, once
I don't even have a stabilizer anymore.
Yeah, but once you start, then
maybe that's
it. Like, you know,
maybe I should put my stabilizer back on now. Do I need a stabilizer? I don't think so. Or maybe I'll try it.
Here, do. Jump one off mine.
I have a stabilizer, like. Why did I take it off? Was it the Irish Archery Ireland or something?
Archery Ireland one, yeah.
Because they get worried about it.
Yeah, your bare bow or your Olympic.
Oh yeah. So for bare bow, it would have to be definitely as it is. Why don't they accommodate the fucking hunter?
Well, there's a lot of things they don't accommodate. You know.
I know.
And to be fair, you know, there's for that as well. Like, you know, like
that's why IFAF.
Like, there are people who say that IFAA have just too many categories.
Yeah.
You know, like you go to the champs there now, and I can guarantee you, in the Europeans, there will be categories with maybe 1 or 2 people in them.
I don't mind that.
You know. Yeah, it's fine, but when you're talking every single category, because it's got cubs, juniors, male, female, senior, veteran, you know, and there's just so many categories. Like
that just tells me I'll have more time to enjoy a cup of coffee. Because they'll be calling everybody out.
Yeah.
That's fine. Sure, look, who was I saying that to? Maybe Eamon. Because at some stage I'll go through a season with a fucking longbow, and I'll go through a season with a tradie bow.
Yeah, but you have to have the crack as well. Like.
You know what I mean? And I'd like to, if I'm in a category and I'm the only one there in a competition, I don't give a fuck. Because I want to be at the competition with that bow and check that shit out. And if it just so happens that I'm all by my lonesome, I don't give a fuck. But it shouldn't mean I shouldn't be allowed to go there.
Oh no, I'm not saying people shouldn't be allowed to go. I'm just saying that there are a lot of categories in IFAA compared to, like, in World Archery. A lot of people can go into different categories, but you're balled into one. Like compounds is a category, and it doesn't matter if you're freestyle and limited.
Well, there's that, yeah.
You know, you're there, and you get to compete against other people with a similar setup. It doesn't have to be identical, but if it's a similar setup, then you're competing against them, and that's the way it should be. Like, you know, like the whole idea of a competition is that you're competing. And if people are going and they're the only person in their category, it's not really a competition for them. Like,
they're competing against themselves.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we're all at, apparently?
No, but there should be something there where, you know, if there's one person in a category, then just put them into the next closest category. Like,
why?
You know? Just because it fucking takes forever to go through the bloody medals after.
I have to go for a coffee.
It's just my impatience.
Everyone, if they've signed up there, they should have their moment.
No, and it's in the rules, and that's fair enough. But that's what I'm talking about. Is they'll be adding more categories, and where do you stop?
No, I wouldn't be adding any more. Like, leave it as it fucking is.
But they will. I can guarantee you, in the next 12 months, there'll be another category or 2 added just for the crack.
There might be suggestions, but that can be cancelled. Veto, is that the term? Veto. We veto your proposal. That's just silliness. Don't cop on to fuck.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Sure, I suppose it's.
So how many days do we say?
We've 8, I think. Is it 8 or 9 days to shoot? 9 days to the shoot.
2nd of March till the 6th of March. I've written down here. See how professional I'm getting. That was for another podcast. At the Set 2 Arena in Waterford, IFAA European Indoor Archery Championships, hosted by IFAF Ireland, at the Set 2 Arena. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That sound about right?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Now, there's loads of seats there, people. You know, if you want to just go, if you have the time, there's like, is it 350 seats it'll accommodate, or is it 250? There's a bunch, okay? So, go check it out, sit down and enjoy it.
Yeah, there's a lot of seats. I would expect a lot of them will be taken up by archers.
Probably, yeah.
You know?
Because I know we were there for an IFAF National Indoors, and you know when you could go up and get a hot meal halfway through the day.
Hopefully that's going again this year.
There's a few folks who would just be looking at you like you're an alien, and I was there with who was I there with? Who was I? This fucking name. I'm brain dead. I was there anyway, and this lady would come in and she said, "Are you down there doing that? What are you doing?" Like, and we explained to her. Next thing you know, she's there for the rest of the day watching the competition. She's like, "Wow, it's amazing."
Yeah, but see, it's so out of left field for people. They don't. Do you know what I mean?
I keep thinking everyone's into it or should be into it. I don't.
No, it's definitely become more popular. Like, you know, even since we started. You know, you'd see at the shoots, like, where we used to go and there might be 20 people, 25 people would be a good turnout. Now, you go to some shoots and there's 60 people there, and, you know, there could be a lot more, like, you know, so, no, it's great.
Categories.
That's exactly it.
Is there any grounds you're going to go to? Have you been to all of them in the 3D? I haven't been to Galway.
I haven't gone up the north. I haven't gone up to... On the 3D, I think I've done them all at this stage. Well, Lochria, they have different courses in their woods. I've been to the first one they opened. I haven't been to anything beyond that. No, that is a fantastic wood, like.
There's another new one opening up there. Is it Ennis?
Archers of Ennis and World Archery.
They're in IFAF as well, because I met them at the Red Fox shoot a few times, and I met them in...
oh, nice.
Where else did I meet them? I met them in a few different shoots, like Limerick,
good. Yeah.
Blackcastle.
See, Limerick is another one there. Now I'm hoping that they change their course around a bit, because it's a great course, but same as any course, you know, just a couple of small changes here and there every year makes it just freshens it up, like.
I'm not worried about Limerick. I've yet to do well with Limerick. So.
There's a couple in Limerick, like the alligator in Limerick. I'm hoping they just fucking get rid of that. You know, but and are they getting rid of the cliff shot in Dunbrody?
I don't think so.
Like that's like a national institution. Like that's why people go to Dunbrody.
Dunbrody's awesome though. It's got a great spread about it. It's got always a good setup in Dunbrody. It's just so well. The course is so nicely established.
Yeah.
On the top and the bottom.
Yeah, but to be fair, most courses you go to, do you know, like they're all
top notch.
You know, like I can't think of any bad course.
No.
I can think of one bad course, but I probably shouldn't say which one it is. It's in Cork. They have a shoot once every couple of years.
Is that the swamp?
Yeah.
With the moving thing.
Yeah, like I think once they've had a shoot. Once.
Ah, sure, look. They're doing their best.
It
is swampy as fuck though, isn't it?
It's pretty bad. Like you want to be having that on the driest weekend of the year.
Like, yeah.
But other than that, like all the other courses they've all got their pros and cons. Like Laois is a lovely level course for field and hunting now. It's ideal, like. But again, you go there when it's wet and it turns into a bit of a swamp, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
But you go there when it's dry, and it's one of the best courses that you can go to.
Stana is a good one. Surprisingly, there's no.
They've got.
I haven't been there when it's been wet.
They've got great drainage. I was there now when it was really wet, and I was expecting the absolute worst, and it was fine.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of uphill and downhill.
Yeah.
And it was fine. There was nobody tripping over or slipping or sliding. You know, it was pretty good.
Last outing at Red Fox I thought was very good. They changed it up a bit.
But again, you see, that makes
Nice.
the difference when you change it up a bit.
I was in Paris, I was never in before, like. So where the fuck am I?
Like getting rid of the downhill bear. There was a 57, 58 yards. It was downhill shots.
Yeah.
Like that was got rid of because, to be fair, there was people going down. There was a rope to help you get down, but people were slipping and sliding.
It's killer.
So it was better to just get rid of it. But the shot that's there now is even better because you can get the full 60 yards on it, like, you know. And it opens up another section of the wood. And it's such a small wood. Any little bit that you can open up makes a huge difference.
Done
like, you know?
really well now.
Like some of the favourite shots are still there, but then there's extras put in. You know,
There's one little fucking tiny target, man. It took 2 of my arrows out, and one of my arrows was in it. Fuck. First arrow, I think, glanced off it into a rock. Smashy. Second arrow went into it. Smashy. Took the head clean off it. Went back about an inch, all fucked up. But I didn't give a fuck because I got the damn thing. It's always the ones that are so close. You know, you'd be putting off awesome shots there at the long way. You come up to a little guy then and it's like, you can't hit him for loving the money. But it's on the day again.
Yeah,
as it will be with the European Indoor Champs.
Yeah, and I think with all the practice that so many people have been doing over the last couple of months for the Europeans.
I don't know where they though.
I'd say
once a week, I'd say.
No, I'd say there's a lot. You see? There's 2 camps, really. Do you know what I mean? And you're not neither of them. Do you know?
See it, and it will be.
But but I think with all the practice people have done, it would be absolutely fantastic if they kept that practice up after.
Well, you know
what
it's
I mean?
building habits. Like it depends, I suppose, on their experience at the competition. I mean, I don't mean medals, but just the whole.
No, but a lot of what they're doing in their practice for the Europeans will transfer over to the
100%,
3D, like, you know.
That's the whole thing.
And I think there's people who go to the Europeans and maybe don't have such a good competition will go to their next 3D and realise the practice is paying off. Just didn't pay off for the Europeans, but it'll pay off for the rest of the year, like, you know.
Yeah, but like you're dealing with people who do mainly fucking indoors at these kind of competitions. You know what I mean? That's like the majority of their year is indoors.
Yeah.
So it's no biggie.
Yeah. Sure, look, it'll be a bit of crack.
No fucking doubt. I've noticed there was a decline in at the start now, would say, working into this competition, the lads be sending on all their scores regularly, like, especially the Brody boys, like, oh yeah, this is what I got today, I'm not happy with it. I'm like, what the fuck, how'd you get that? But it's kind of, it was flowing along, and now it's a drip. I'm thinking,
playing their cards close to their chest, like,
or else they've snapped. I'm thinking, oh, if you snapped.
Yeah.
But then I hear what's the Mark up in Mayo. Mark's fucking good, like. He's very good. He's very good. Fucker. He's too good. And his buddy's fucking equally good, if not better. But Mark was engineering his fucking arrows now where he's fucking practically point on the 20. Cunt.
Yeah.
I'd be looking just to get the fucking arrow, and I might engineer the fucker.
But look, it's good to see him taking it seriously as well.
They're all like, what you got to do with the arrow? I'm like, just give me the arrow, go away. I got it as I got it. End of. You know, they're fucking dialed right in.
It's good that Jose will have the shop down there, just in case there's any last minute fucking.
Will he though?
If he doesn't, I'm telling you there's something seriously wrong, like, you know.
Yeah, well,
if they don't look after their own, you know, after everything he's done between the defibrillators for the clubs and.
Look, if you want loyalty, get a fucking dog. Okay, we're on our own. Everyone's on their own when it comes to crunch time. It's a sad truth, but that's where we are. If you
look,
if you
no,
find,
they look. They won't shit in him. Like they'll be. I'd say that'll be sorted. I'd say it's probably sorted already. Like, you know.
For all your archery needs, go to Cloud Archery. Jose is a gentleman and a scholar, and he will do only the best for you. Very competitive rates also for very good quality products.
Jesus.
At cloudarchery.com. Or .ie, sorry.
Or is it .net?
Fuck. He's there, you'll find him. You've choices. He's on Facebook, isn't he?
Ah, he is.
Find Jose. Jose's your man. He's a fucking scholar, man. Actually, someone on to me recently about getting a bow, and I put him on to Jose, because I figured he's definitely the guy. Like, Jose says, what do they want? And he gives me all these questions. They know nothing about nothing, okay? Just help him out. Just see what you can do.
I know, in fairness, his prices are freaking are crazy.
I don't really go on too much about the price, because it's like anything else in life. If you need it, you need it.
You do, but
I'm not going to be like, give me the cheapest one you got. I'd be like, what do I actually need here?
When it comes to archery, you always get the best you can afford.
Well, that's true, but at saying that, once I stop fucking smashing my arrows in the 3D, I'll be looking to get a more expensive arrow. I'll probably look into doing the engineering the arrow shit. But only when the numbers have gone down. I went through 3 batches of arrows last year. Yeah. On one day, I think it was the fucking Munster 100. All day on Black Castle. I managed to survive that. I think I may have lost 1 arrow. Damaged none. Limericked in before 12 o'clock, 7 hours down, dead, completely. You can't do nothing with them, they're fucked. Or else they're lost, but there were definitely 7 there. I hope I've enough to finish the competition. So it's just in a turn like that, you can just, where did that go?
Yeah, I'm just hoping now that my setup stays, because the last Europeans, a couple of weeks before the Europeans,
was that the one in Spain?
Yeah, my bow went for a poo-poo, and I had to get a new bow.
Oh Jesus, you're just jinxed, dude.
And then the week before I went, my scope decided it was just going to.
I wonder how many people up and down the country
I
have
had to
had
get a lend of a scope, and this time I'm after getting so far a lend of a clarifier for my peep. A
clarifier?
Yeah, the lens in the peep.
Yeah?
Yeah, I took a shot, just smashed 2 million pieces.
How much are they?
About €50.
Oh, Jesus.
Not too bad, But getting one in time is the
thing,
because I got onto Martin in Burn.
You nearly want 2 of everything, You nearly want 2 of everything.
But you see, it's hard to justify getting 2 of everything, because
I don't think it is the way you're fucking going.
I know. But this time then it was the clarifier went and the peep, and then the release went. I'm hoping that's fucking it now, because I've never gone to a competition.
But you haven't trained this intensively pre-Christmas and immediately after Christmas. No, have I. I mean, we've already done a nationals. You've done 2 nationals this year so far. We're doing the IMM, and we're training for you're training for the Euros.
No, I know. Speed.
I usually I don't do shit until March, because I know the weather, number 1, is shit, and I'm just, I'm tired, I'm cranky, I don't need to be going out there into that kind of nonsense. I do it every day for work. Yeah. So why would I, on my day off, I want the couch and a good documentary and the stove blazing. That's all I want. I'm simple that way.
Yeah. I know once these are over now, it'll be back to fun archery then after that.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it is, but it's like work there sometimes.
See, that's the way I was saying to you way back when. It's like, alright, this is where we're at. This is archery. This is what it's about. Once you have a few shoots under your belt, but then you have your own little things you like doing, doing your little videos or chit-chatting, and just, you want all of it. You want the whole experience. So you say, okay, I got all of that now. That's what I want. But that means you're going to walk forward progress-wise slower. But you'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, some people will zone in on just the archery. They'll be a little fucking psycho. They'll talk to nobody. They'll be like, twitchy as fuck. And they'll fly ahead with results and shit. Yeah. But where's the fun in that? Going around looking like a serial killer. Talking to nobody.
You just described half of the people we meet at the shoots.
Half of compounders, yeah, I know. Fucking psycho bastards.
Well, the compounder, yes.
They're a highly strung bunch of people, lad. Fucking hell. And it used to be, it used to be the tradies with the timber arrows.
Yeah.
You'd hear timber arrows smashing there the first year. Especially, I think it was Red Fox over in those woods. It was probably Galt at the time. I heard a bunch of...
there was somebody, you know, the downhill to the bear we were at. So I felt so bad because all the way up to that target, we started on 13 and that was target 16. And all the way up, he was showing me these arrows. He spent 3 weeks making the whole lot of them, and he had a big quiver full of them.
I think I know you're on
and
about.
he had a little bag over him and all to protect them from the couple of drops that were falling from the trees. And he was fierce proud of these arrows. And to be fair, they looked the part.
Yeah.
And he was going down the hill, and he up, fucking arse over elbow, came straight down. Every arrow in his quiver was broken in half.
Was that the wizard?
And I
you have to laugh. If it's funny, you laugh.
I tried not to.
I'd still be laughing.
And I went down to give him a hand up, and I saw bits of arrows.
That's a sick note.
And I was just like, oh, that's terrible. I just couldn't help it. He got up disgusted. He went back to his car and drove away.
Dude.
You know.
I keep saying that I'm going to get a bunch of them off the fucking get on rails to make me a blast for my longbow. It's awesome having the wooden arrows, I'd say. You can probably get them on. Is it Temu? Is that what they're all about?
You can get
some
that
cheap shit like.
Oh yeah,
just for kicks.
Yeah.
Because I mean, my bow is my recurve. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Even though we're arguing more than anything else.
Yeah, but sure, like you mess with your bows every bit as much as compound.
No, to be fair, I haven't since I got that.
It's because you haven't picked the fucking thing up.
Since I got the...
You haven't messed with your bow so much because you haven't been shooting your bow so much.
Well, it's been difficult to get the time.
Like you're the only person I know who puts on a new plunger. The first 3 targets in the wood, and I pass you in going to a different target and says, "How's your plunger going?" And you take it out of your pocket.
Piece of shit.
You know, and
but I have no luck with plungers. They're too finicky.
Yeah, but everybody else has the same plunger and they seem to be doing fine.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to bend into some other shape. I have to get something that suits my shape. And I think I have that guy I have now. There's a few knickknacks with it, but the ones I know how to sort.
Yeah.
It's still on the bow.
No, sure, it's a bonus.
So
they work so much better when they're on the bow, like. You know.
But the buttons for me, not a fucking hope, lad. They're just, I've had nothing but trouble with them. I had the good ones, the really good ones, and I'm looking at it before it even goes on the bone, like, there's so many moving parts, and they're minute. It's like ants built this fucking thing. And then you put it on the bow and you do everything, and everything is good. And first competition up in Mayo, remember that?
You bring it up and it's the arrows.
It's like a cartoon, man.
Yeah.
What was I shooting? How did I shoot that? Was I shooting off the button that
You
day?
were shooting...
Because my arrow rest took a shit as well.
You ended up shooting off the shelf.
Yes. And I scored not too bad.
Yeah. But you could, every time you shot, your arrow just... Whoop,
Oh yeah, it was...
and then took off. Like.
It was weird.
But you actually did better without the rest than you did with it.
I
You know?
what do they say? It was like a military fucking approach instead of having a tantrum.
You make do, like, you know.
I just look. I wonder how many people up and down the country though have had fuck ups with their training. I mean, with their equipment fucking up on them and everything.
Oh, poor misfortune in Cork this morning. Oh my God.
Is that the recurver?
Yes,
but he's a young guy, isn't he?
He'd be.
He's not my category age group wise.
He would. Ah, God, he would be.
And he's fucked his bow up.
Oh, I felt so bad. Oh my God. And I was talking to him, and he seemed a bit down, which isn't like him. He's normally fierce, happy-go-lucky kind of guy, and he was heading away, and I was thinking, Jesus, it's very early, like. And then the lads were telling me that he drew back, and you could hear a fucking big crack, and his limb
snapped.
And he's shooting so. Oh my God, he is on fire. He's really putting in the time, like, you know, and it's showing on the target. Like he's really got it together.
Sure, you probably just pick up another bow for the competition. Is he doing the competition?
Yeah, but again, you know, it's.
Is he that good though already?
Oh no, he'll get another set of limbs somewhere. I think Bill has a spare set. They're about £2 off what he's using, but they're the same size. So, you know, the problem is that he's away now until Sunday.
But so is he shooting at the competition?
Oh yeah, but he won't be back. He's away until Sunday. He won't be back until Sunday.
In my category,
to even see if the limbs will fit.
Yeah.
As in, if they'll fit him, like. So he's going to have his first couple of shots on Sunday somewhere.
And he's in my category.
Oh yeah.
That's just too bad, buddy. My arc is out, yeah. One down. What, you know, my first arrow on Monday, boom, blow up the fuck.
No, but there's a lot of that going on, like people's equipment.
You know, it's because they're after fucking jumping up into training, and they probably just assume, just grab the bow and go training. The bow is taking all of this on as well, like.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of energy to be putting through your bow all of a sudden.
Yeah. How about they're designed for like
That fuck.
You know? They are. Like he's
warm it up.
I know his one now was like they're fairly high end limbs as well. Like they weren't you know, you wouldn't expect them to go like.
Look, shit happens, dude. Shit happens. I was only thinking when you were telling me about your gadget, I was like, what the fuck can I do now if my bow takes a shit on me on the day?
You see, you're limited in what can go.
Well, the limbs can go, like you were just saying with that guy.
String, wrist.
The string is brand fucking new, dude.
But there you go, you know. So your
plunger is not a plunger, but it's good. Yeah. My arrows, I've enough arrows for it.
You're fairly sorted, so.
And what else do I think I might put my back on my stick. Stabilizer. My God almighty. I have to do some serious reading on the names of shit. But yeah, look, it'll be grand. How are we doing here on time? Do you want to call it a day or do you want to kick on?
We'll call it a day, sure.
So to all the archers we know and that we don't know, I hope you're all, if you're going to the European Indoor Archery Championships, best of luck to you. And fuck it, lads, don't forget to enjoy it, okay? It's not all about winning, as in winning a medal and shit. Just enjoy it and relax. Nice and easy. Feel the force. And we'll see you there. We'll probably get a few nights in this week over there. Let's do this first. Bye now. Bye. I keep forgetting shit.